Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 land battle action. We got a 3v3 for you here, and it looks like quite the big brawl. This one's been sent in to us by Eric, and as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, start over here. On this side of the map, we have Eric playing as Egypt over yonder. Billy T. Sherm playing as Arvaki, and Starkiller 556 playing as Seleucid. On the other side of the battlefield, we have Pictava playing as Rome. Dilly Bar 77 playing as Colchis right over here, and then we have Erratica 3899. Is that supposed to be a play on words for erotica? Playing as Swaby. So we'll start on this side with the army comps, and then we'll work our way around. Colchis is bringing, what do we got here? Some Eastern Spearmen, definitely the best spears in the game. You heard me right. I said the best spears in the game. Don't doubt me. Axemen. We have Cartley Axemen in the front lines, solid unit with some nice armor-piercing capabilities. We have Eastern Archers for range, Colchian Nobles, and then looks like 4 units of Noble Blood Cav. Swaby is rocking with. We have some Berserkers, Swordmaster General, some more Swordmasters on the wings. Swordmasters in the middle, flanked by Bloodsworn and Club Levy. And then we have Germanic Slingers. Oh, we have some, what do we have over here? And 3 units of Hex Bears. And then Rome is bringing, what do we have? We have 1 unit of Auxiliary and Numidian Cavalry, Praetorian Cav, front line consisting of, looks like 2 Hastati in the front, Legionnaires backed up by Legionary Cohort, and Saki Extraordinari on the flanks. As far as range units, we have 3 Syrians and 1 unit of Velites. We have a auxiliary infantry here. Another 2 more units of Saki Extraordinary. Another unit of auxiliary infantry, general and bodyguard, and then a 3rd unit of auxiliary infantry. So we'll see how that does. Actually, they might come in handy. They have a bonus versus large at 20, so that's will definitely come in handy, especially with what Seleucid's rocking over here. Seleucid is bringing. We have lots of light cav. We have, what is that, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light cav, 4 elephants, 1 Indian armored, 1 mercenary Syrian. These guys, I think, look the coolest out of them all. They got the cool little plumage up top. Very badass looking. And then we have 2 Indian war elephants. General is Hellenic Cataphracts. Aravaki is bringing. Front line, Iberian Slingers. We have Iberian Spears. General is Noble Cav, backed up by 4 more units of Noble Cav. And then the infantry is Iberian Swords. And then Scutari. Not terrible. Iberian Swords definitely can come in handy, especially since, keep in mind too, remember this, that our Vakis are being... yeah, Sally sells she-shells by the seashore. Arvaki's Iberian swordsmen are much like Thurio spears, where you can direct what you want them to fire their javies at. Lusitani's Iberian swordsmen are not, and Carthage's mercenary Iberian swords are like Arvaki's Iberian swords. Anyway, finally, Egypt is rocking a whole bunch of Egyptian infantry, handful of Galatian swords. We have Ptolemy Cav as the general, 3 camel spears, a unit of African elephants, and then 3 chariots in the back. So this could be potentially extremely devastating, especially if they manage to get around the flanks and charge on into the rear, or even just drag along the entirety of the rear line of the enemies. Could be bad. Could be very, very bad. But anyway, 11 minutes, 21 seconds on the clock. Let's get it underway. So, Egypt's moving forward. I do not expect anything from the Egyptian infantry. If anything, I expect them to be a bit of a placeholder. I mean, they're trash units. They really are awful. 16 melee attack, weapon damage is 24, melee defense is 41. I mean, they are bronze, or that one is at least bronze chevron up. 39 is the base, and armor is 55, which isn't terrible. Base morale is garbage, though, 30. Especially compared to the Galatian swords. So these guys, I am completely confident in the fact that they are just going to get mixed into the front line, try and tie down most likely Colchis, I'm assuming. And then once that happens, it's going to allow him to get into the rear lines, since its infantry will be tied up and will be able to hopefully get some rear charges off. Meanwhile, Seleucid's moving quick and fast. Same concept with the Light Cav, too. Light Cav is not going to do very well. I mean, their stats aren't terrible, but they're not going to do great. Again, best used to harry, harass, tie down units, and then you can send in those elephants to really just smash apart. But we have some Zealotes, Syrian archers moving dangerously out in front. If he's not careful, I mean, these Light Cav are extraordinarily fast, so they could definitely get in there, no problem. You can see you've got 3 units of Light Cav moving around. So wisely, he was pulling back his Zealotes and Syrians. Definitely don't want to lose that. Now, look at this. Let's actually slow it down just a tick. We have a nice little battle formation here. Egypt has a little bit of a 45-degree angle going here, staving off Colchis somewhat, while also mildly backing up Arvaki here. Arvaki has sent in their Noble Cav against the Club Levy. They're doing a terrific job. No surprise there. Noble Blood Cav getting sent in to the rear of the Noble Cav, but Arvaki is responding with a unit of their own Noble Cav, and as that happens, Club Levy is falling quickly, and if he's not careful, his longbow hunters are going to be gone. But Swordmaster General is surging forward to back up the Club Levy, but it looks like Arvaki's going to pull back, and now, ooh, here come the chariots. Going to move right on into these Club Levy. Low armor, no bonus for slaughter. Well, they do. Do they get a bonus? No, they don't. So these chariots, ooh, turning away from the Hex Bearers, actually, but I think they probably do all right. But there we go. Chariots sent in. They're going to do some serious damage. Oh, no, not already. 6 units left. Only 20 kills. Oh, probably got jabbied to hell. He is off. Hopefully he gets away. And then there's a solid chance that they might... Oh, there's only 3 left. They might not come back. Wavering still. 750, 182, 85. That is going up. It looks like the 3rd chariot is gone. What do we got here? Egyptian infantry has been sent on in, taking on some of these partly axemen, and they are not doing well. Again, though, hopefully... Oh, this guy's coming back. There we go. This one's coming back, too. So hopefully they come back. Seleucid is moving in against Rome, charging in his Light Cav, tying down units. Velites and the Syrian archers, it appears, even the auxiliary Numidian cavalry have been tied down. And these elephants are just going to go absolutely ham. Out of control unit here, but that's quite all right because they're just surrounded by Roman units. So they're only going to waffle stomp them instead of their allies. Colchis is kind of just being forced to stay where he is. He can't move, really. He's stuck. I mean, his flank over here can engage with Egypt and Arvaki, of course, but the rest can't really do much of anything. He can't pull units away to support Swaby in any way, shape, or form, or risk getting flanked by Egypt. Egypt's now capitalizing on that, slowly moving forward. They are going to get shot at by the Eastern archers, but that's quite all right. Egyptian infantry is going to charge right on. I think, yeah, they have jabbies. And but they're not going to do good against. They're going to do terrible against the Cartly Axemen. But again, tying down this front line, allowing the Cav here to do what they need to do. 29 kills for this Egyptian infantry, not bad. Rome appears to be sending over a unit of Hastati over here to deal with these Iberian slingers. Honestly, though, well, he might get there in time, but we do have a Scutaria right here that could definitely do some serious damage. Iberian swords tossing their javelins right on in here. Looks like they are... No, Slinger's going to aim for the longbow hunters. Now these guys are getting sent right on in against the Bloodsworn. How are these guys doing? They're actually winning. Oh, they're against Bloodsworn. Bloodsworn aren't terrific. They aren't terrible. But the Iberian swords have just a ridiculous melee defense, so it's not really surprising that they're doing so well against the light melee infantry when they themselves are medium melee infantry. Light Cav from Seleucid coming on in, trying to get a nice little charge into the longbow hunters. He was wavering, but getting a charge in does kind of buff your morale for, if only for a little bit. Seleucid still tying up Rome successfully. Indian armored elephants up to 117 kills. Syrian armoreds up to 350. Look at that number go. Jeez Louise. 380 kills so far. 379 for the Indian war elephants. And then these Indian war elephants are retreating. 186. They've been broken. That's okay though. Rome is pretty well and dismantled for the most part. Looks like Hellenic cataphracts are going to come on in looking for some targets, and I'm sure that they will find them. Meanwhile, Egypt is doing all right. He has Colchis pretty well and out of sorts here. The battle line for Colchis is completely dissolved. They're all over the place. And that's just going to allow these camel spearmen, and especially the African elephants, to get around and find openings for them to charge into. Galatian swords holding pretty well against the axemen and the Eastern spearmen, and yeah, the 2 Eastern spearmen units. Partly axemen ooh, pardon me. Partly axemen here taking on some Galatian swords. Combat is even. There's only 59 guys left in the Partly axemen. They are active, while the Galatian swords are winded. I don't know which is more tired, winded or active. Looks like winded, actually. We'll have to see how that goes. But, I mean, Egypt can come in here at any moment and get a nice little charge in on the Partly axemen and end them pretty quickly. But Colchis is kind of in a disarray. It seems like at least a lot of his infantry on his left flank is gone. His archers are pretty vulnerable right here. He did move his Colchid nobles around, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Noble blood cav as well, but still. Meanwhile, Swaby is just getting all sorts of beat up. Sword masters are great, but the rest of his troops that he picked, not so much. I mean, Bloodsworn are okay, but yeah, not so much. Noble Cav getting a nice charge in the rear of these Partly axemen. Hopefully he'll be able to get rid of them pretty quickly. 66 kills for them. 230 for the Hellenic Cataphract General from Seleucid. Elephants are still just going at it. 570 for this unit. 233 for that one. 508 for that one. Rome is gone. They don't exist anymore. Yeah. Poor Visigoths never had a chance to sack Rome because Seleucid beat them to it. Let's see, Arvaki is doing pretty good still. He still has his slingers. One of the slingers is a little beat up, but that's okay. Getting nice shots into the rear of these sword masters, and they are turning right around to deal with these Iberian slingers, which honestly, I don't know if that was such a great idea, because now he just got rear charged by the Scutari. Egypt still has some Egyptian infantry over here. They're just kind of hanging out. How's their general doing? Is their general... Ooh, chariots. Oh, he had another unit of chariots? He had 4, right? No, he had 3. I guess this one didn't get sent in. I just wasn't paying attention because of who I am as a person. Ptolemaic Cav has 99 kills, down to 38 men. This unit of Scythe chariots doing pretty good. 400 kills. They are losing decisively because it does appear that they got kind of stuck and bogged down. But, I mean, they're kind of just like turning around in circles, and I mean, it's working. 8 guys left. They are still losing slightly. Hopefully he'll be able to get them out of there. 477 kills. Doing a hell of a job. Camel Spearman up to 103. 18. Elephants up to 159. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. See if I can't get something cool here. Big charge coming in from the Noble Cav from Arvaki, right into the rear of those sword masters, and I don't think they're going to hold up too much longer. Yeah, they're losing pretty bad. Focus, meanwhile, isn't doing too hot. It does appear that the side chariots are gone. African elephants are doing pretty poorly as well, but even still, Focus doesn't really... Oh, Eastern Spearman. 100 guys. Come back! You're proving me wrong! And there goes the elephants. Gone. Is their general dead? The general's still alive. 73 men. How many kills? 25. Noble Blood Cav getting a charge off on these Egyptian infantry. They are losing, but we have some light horse coming in. Light Cav coming in to back them up. Egypt's general, though, is still alive. Chasing down. Smart move, too. There's 99 left in this unit and 100 in this. Or 72 left. You want to get them out of here. They're routing. If you continue to harass them, they're going to continue to rout until they completely break entirely. A good show there. But, I mean, come on. We all know. They're not that good. They're terrible. But look, he's coming back. He's coming back. It's okay, though. Arvaki now shifting focus over here to help deal with focus, but there's only 10 seconds left. Rome and Swaby are gone. And Colchis is holding on for dear life, but unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough. Colchian Nobles, 26 kills, 51 men left, and it's over. Hell of a battle. All right. Let's get into it here. Eric getting 2,233 kills, 211 for his general, 176 for the elephants, 108, 14, and 43 for the camel spears, 421, so close, one too many. For the side chariots, 63 and 592, awesome. Egyptian infantry, 29, 24, 18, 20, 18, 29, 10, and 21, no supplies there. And the Galatian swords, 97, 35, 122, and 182. Billy T. Sherm getting 2,137 kills, 221 for his general. The other noble cav, 259, 158, 150, and 37. The slingers, 87, 96, 115, and 98. Iberian spearmen, 33. Iberian swordsmen, 196, 51, 88, and 97. I feel like I've never seen them break triple digits. Or maybe I have, and I just don't remember. But even still, that's very impressive. And then Scutari getting 120, 79, 102, and 150. And then Star Killer 556 getting 2,110 kills, 339 for his general, 276, 548, 186, and 585 for the elephants. Love to see it. Light Cav 37, 5, 45, 10, 74, 3, and 2. Erratica getting 38.99, getting 1,163 kills, 126 for his general, 21 and 99 for the longbow hunters. I didn't even notice that he had slingers, actually, I don't think. Or maybe I didn't notice that he had longbow. Oh, no, you know what? I didn't notice they had longbow hunters because they have stalk. That's what. 19 and 18 for the Germanic slingers, 79 for the berserkers, sword masters, 117, 74, 111, 190. Club Levy, 7, 32, and 11. And then Bloodsworn, 110, 94, and 31. Hex Bears not doing all that. 0, 1, and 23. Dilly Bar, 77, getting 1,821 kills. 27 for his general. Noble Blood Cav, 16, 128, 50, and 36. 105, 58, 112, and 60 for the Eastern Archers. We'll do the Eastern Spearmen. 7 and 35. Partly, that's just an Axeman, not the Cartly Axeman. 132 for the Axeman. Not bad, actually. That's surprising. And then the Cartly Axeman, 80, 146, 174, 146, 103, 185, 186 rather, and then 220. So well done with the Cartly Axeman. They really are a very solid unit. They are. They're good all-rounders, I feel like. And then Pictavia getting 692 kills. I feel like the last couple of battles that we've had that I've gone over, where somebody has played Rome, they haven't managed to break triple fake. They haven't gotten 1,000+ kills. I feel so bad for them. 692 kills, 33 for his general, 12 for the auxiliary Numidian Cav, 44 for the Praetorian Cav. Honestly, I think this Praetorian, I feel like Rome doesn't have the greatest Cav. And I feel like Praetorian Cav isn't a great choice. They have better auxiliary cavalry that you can choose from, I believe, if I remember correctly. So this, to me, personally, is a bit of a waste of money. 26, 26, 1, and 10 for the ranged units. Auxiliary infantry, 29, 2, and 26. Astati, 163 and 29. Legionnaires, 52, 32, 18, 77. 18 for Legionary Cohort, and then Saki Extraordinary, 36, 37, and 21. And that's gonna be it for me today. Hell of a land battle. A little afraid for Egypt for a moment. I didn't know if they were gonna fare well against Colchis, but managed to come back with a vengeance. Actually getting the most out of everybody here. So well done. Very, very good. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. I, of course, appreciate it very much. And don't forget, if you have Rome 2 replays that you would like to see up on the silver screen, that is YouTube. Feel free to jump on into my Discord server and drop those replays in the replay section of the server. If you don't know how to find your replays, feel free to ask. Just ask myself or somebody else. I'm sure we'll be glad to help you. Or if you'd like, you can always just Google and YouTube it. And that's it. Well, that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.